Hello, welcome to the show. And on this adventure, me and my buddy traveled way back up in some stuff and come across another mine. How far is this back up in the mountain? 6 miles or some crap like that? And the road to get back here was like climbing walls. It was amazing, but we made it. But we found this place and it's gated up from BLM, and so we're going to get online, try to find some information out about this place. All we were doing was just getting on roads and driving, seeing what we can find, and this is what we found. So we're going to, hey dude, there's more tailings piles up there. Why would they do that way up there? That is crazy. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you see this little area right there? That's a tailings pile way up on the top of that. Wow, you see it?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Man, these people were crazy getting up here doing this stuff. But like I said, we're going to figure out what this place is, if we can find any information out about it. And then do some looking around. Okay, well, we found research on this place, and I think it's lying. There's no way. Because the research we found said that this place was finding a 0.5 gram per ton. A 0.5 gram. There's no way. Way down over here, before you even start coming up this way, they're already building stuff for roads, like little walls on the side to get roads back up in here. They didn't do all of this work for a 0.5 gram a ton. There's no way. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get up in here. I mean, look at some of this they stacked the walls with. Some nice looking material. It itself looks like it's got more than what they're claiming was on it. But that don't mean there's anything in it. They could have been following a real small fracture through here that was extremely rich. So, but what we are going to try to do is crawl up in this little hole and get back up in here. See what we can find. So, wish us luck. Well, we made it in. So let's go see what we can find. Oh, cool. Check this out. I wonder if they did that on purpose. See the wood just stacked right there? Or do you think that's from it falling? No, they stacked that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. They did it all the way down. Huh. Never seen that one before. All right, let's go see what's up in here. Came across this little sample spot right here. It's got a lot of color and sparkling. And didn't go anywhere with it. Pretty cool. A lot of staining in there. And a lot of sparkles. Hoping to find something big in here though, because I don't believe that they did all this for a 0.5 gram a ton. There's no way. That's pretty cool. No way. So let's see what else is in here. Alright, we came to where there's like a two-way. He went that way to see if there's anything else, but I've seen some cool stuff right here. You can see there's kind of a... Man, the video's getting fuzzier the further back we go. But look at all the color in this. It's almost like they were just looking for thin layers inside this host rock. Because it seems like everywhere you see minerals like this, they're sampling in it. And some places you see quartz and some places you don't. But look how stained that wall is. Look at that. It's so cool. But I think we're going to go this way, see what's back here. Alright, we come to a little area where they kind of stoked up. Look at that. Man, this stuff's so fuzzy way back up in here. But look at that material up in there. They left some behind, but there's a slick wall here and a slick wall over there. It seems like that's what they was getting. Man. Pretty cool little spot. So, well, we're going to keep going, see what we find. I had to show this. There's too many colors not to show. Look at all them colors in that. Isn't that neat? I absolutely love stuff like this. I'm trying not to shine right on it, because if I do, you don't see the colors as well. I'm trying to go around it, but that is so neat. I don't think it is anything, or they'd have dug in it, but I just like seeing the colors like that. Pretty cool. Well, we come upon another, what looks like a stope of some kind. Oh, look, there's a vein right here. I ain't seen one of them that big in here yet. That's the biggest vein I've seen in here. Yeah, they stoped up and they tore it up in here. Tore it up. There's the material that apparently they were going after. But this is the second one we've come across. So we're going to keep on trucking.
And what color is that?
Well, we may have found something that they was following in here. Check that out.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're seeing it though. We haven't seen this the whole time we've been in here, so. But apparently that's what they're following. Would be my guess on it anyway. Now this is a thin layer. Look how thin that layer is. But I bet it's pretty rich. Definitely not a half a gram a ton. That's crazy. I knew they were lying. I knew it. Alright, we're gonna go keep looking. Well, we made it out. All we seen was stringers and everything dead ended, but I'm gonna guess they were going for strings. And another thing I noticed, if you look up here, you see this right here? It's a type of rock, and if you look back up in there, that lighter colored rock is a different type. So there might actually be a contact zone up in here also that they were going after. So those would be my guesses, but it was definitely richer than what the papers say. So, but I enjoyed coming out here checking this place out. It's beautiful. It's way back up in here, and you never know what you're going to find when you go way back up in places. So, but I hope everybody enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next time.